Hello there everyone, welcome back to James Redmond TV, and we have just gone and beat Arsenal 3-0, and you know that. That is exactly the statement that I want to be seeing from my team. That is exactly the performance that I want to see from my team when clearly Arsenal turns up today. Mikel Arteta, let me just talk about Arsenal dead quick. Settle out the team right, tactics correct, line up correct, everything was right, but the only problem is Arsenal, you fought the best team in the world, and that is exactly what happens when you face the best team in the world, and they're on form. What a game start to finish. Listen, the game starts, Arsenal have the best, you can tell that they're going to press, they're going to try and counter-attack. But that did end up working in our favour as the game did go on, and as the first half went by, like the Chelsea game, it took us about 10-20 minutes to gel in, and then the control started to take over. Liverpool started to really dominate. We started to get a few more chances. I thought throughout the game, we were the more dangerous team offensively. Arsenal was putting about 10 men in the box, which is absolutely fair enough, as that is what you should do when you are facing a man like Sadio Mane, man like Mohamed Salah, man like Bobby Firmino and Jota, who we'll get into in a bit. But the point that I'm trying to say is, everything was right from Arsenal, but that is why I am all the more proud of my team in Liverpool when it comes to this type of performance. People after that Leeds game were shitting themselves. People were terrified that we were going to be too leaky at the back. Today, solid. Listen, we could see from early on, about I think the first 3 minutes, Arsenal directly went for that right channel. They went for Gomez, they went for Trent, because they know that that's how they can beat us. They literally beat us last season that way. But today it never worked. Do you want me to tell you why? Because Jurgen Klopp doesn't... You fool him once, that's your fault. I don't know what the saying is. I think you fool him once, it's his fault. You fool him twice, then it's his fault. I don't know what point I'm trying to make. You get what I'm trying to say. Jurgen Klopp does not fuck up, especially against Mikel Arteta, as he is a newbie. And listen, there's levels to this shit, and as good and as promising and as great as Mikel Arteta is looking to be, Jurgen Klopp is just levels above, and I think we saw that in today's game. Of course, the two starting 11s have a part to play in it, but it was a confusing time going into this game for Liverpool. No Thiago being talked about in the team, no Alisson apparently, obviously ended up starting, and what a fucking game he had. But overall, just brilliant start to finish. Let's talk about the goals. So Arsenal go 1-0 up. This was basically their first chance, and Lacazette gets gifted a goal. I don't really know however else to say it. The Arsenal counter-attack, they look dangerous, they put a cross in. It's not the greatest cross of all time, and then Robertson tries to clear it away. He hits it with the side of his foot, and it's basically an assist from Robertson when it comes to that goal for Lacazette. Not a great finish, it bounced over Alisson. Alisson even gets a fingertip to it. It is what it is, we're 1-0 down, but straight away, the response... Mo Salah comes in, takes a shot. Great save from Leno, to be fair to him. And then Sadio Mane, he's boss. Am I the only one who's realising that he seems to be getting even better? Like, am I the only one who notices that? Maybe I am, but I'm not too sure. Sadio Mane, greatest footballer in the world. I think he is actually showing that on current form as well. Today was another great performance. The goal, everything outside the goal, but that was great. And then Robertson reclaims a fucking goal when he goes and gets one at the other end, and we know Robertson is not known for scoring goals, so to concede a goal and then score a goal, I'll tell you what that is, mate. That is 7D fucking chess at its finest, and that's just what Robbo does, because he's a sexy Scottish bastard. And Robbo, you're not watching this, but if you are, I love you so much. You are boss. So at this point we're 2-1 up. This is literally about 5 minutes after Arsenal scored, by the way. And then, obviously, to cap it all off, Jota comes on at the end of the game. New signing. Everyone's questioning, what's he going to do? Not only does he score, he actually has a great game. And I have not saw a player come on for the last 20 minutes and could have got a hat-trick. I have not saw that, and that's exactly what Jota could have done if he took away his first couple of chances. Because his first chance was brilliant. You'll see in my live match reaction, which will be out an hour or two after this. Brilliant, by the way. Make sure you give that a watch. I'm so excited to edit that and watch it back. Jota comes in and he causes problems straight away. This is what I've been trying to say. He improves our squad. He is better than Origi. He is better than these other strikers and backups that we've got in our team, Shaqiri, etc. Jota is just the man, and you know he's going to add a lot to our team. We look so good offensively, we look so good defensively, and the midfield didn't look too lost without Henderson or Thiago. I thought that was going to be one thing that was going to be a big worry, but I was proud of Naby, I was proud of Gini, I was very proud of Fabinho with another stellar performance. Aubameyang literally got sat down, Lacazette barely got a touch when he was around Fabinho. That's just how good Fabinho is. We talk about Van Dijk, we talk about Alisson, we talk about Mane, we talk about Salah. We don't talk about Fabinho. Do you know what? What defines underrated? I'll tell you what defines underrated. Type it in on Google and Fabinho's face will pop up, because he is world fucking class. And that is one thing I want you guys to take away from this video. He is brilliant. We saw it against Chelsea. We saw it again today. So he was brilliant. Mane was brilliant. Salah was fantastic. Jota, when he came on, was unbelievable. I thought that 20 minutes alone from Jota was worthy of a man of the match. But I am giving my man of the match to a man like Alisson. Let me tell you why. Do you know how hard it is to be able to stay focused and stay concentrated when there's barely anything coming your way in a whole 90 minutes? 90 minutes is a long time, people. And Alisson, with no fans in the background or nothing, has to stay clearly focused on the game when he has fuck all to do. But when it comes to having something to do, there is no better goalkeeper in world football. Lacazette in them one-on-ones, you could see he was the one who feared Alisson, and it weren't vice versa. Alisson is the big man when it comes to being in goal. Alisson, in my opinion, we get a point today if it isn't for Alisson. And how many chances did he have to save? 1 or 2? That's how good Alisson Becker is. That's how good he was when we won the Champions League final. And that's how good he still is to this day. Injuries or not, we now realise how important it was that he started. But like I said, Arsenal were great. All the more reason to be proud of our boys. All the more reason. Because last week against Chelsea, we had a few excuses, like Chelsea had 10 men, this, that and the other. No excuses this week. Arsenal had a full fit team. It was at Anfield. If anything, we had the more problems with our first team going into the game than they did. And we controlled it. And that weren't because they were bad. That was not an Arsenal team I'm used to seeing, I'm not going to lie. Usually they would give up when they're 2-1 down after being 1-0 up. But no, they kept at it, they stuck at it, and they fought. And that just is what Arsenal done today. Fair play to Arsenal, fair play to Mikel Arteta. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this win. Leave me your man of the matches. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure, as I always say, that you are on the journey for this very season. As we know, by days like today, it's going to be fucking insane. Live match reaction coming out soon. Make sure you go and watch that. You will realise I got my prediction right as well. Go over to me Instagram and you will see man guessed 3-1 and he guessed it correctly. Brilliant. That's all I'm going to end this video with. Absolutely fucking marvellous.